everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's always so good to find you here. I upload every Thursday. So when you subscribe, you will get an alert and to notify you that I have uploaded new material for your view and, of course, my pleasure. It is certainly my pleasure to do it on a weekly basis. And by the way, I'm uploading twice per week now. So, yay. House cleaning. Our house, yeah, house cleaning. The beginning of this, I need to share with you. Please make sure you subscribe and also find my books on Amazon. All of my books are on Amazon. If you're local in the Long Beach area, you will find them at Village Treasures in Long Beach, downtown Long Beach, and also at Page Against the Machine. Go say hi to Chris there, and at Village Treasures, it's Max. And they have autographed copies of my books in their store, and also Book Off in all of the major malls here in Southern California. So, yay, you can find it there. And if you like, you can always email me and purchase by my PayPal system, and I will be happy to autograph the book and mail it to you. Okay, so as you can see my background, this topic is probably going to be about relationships, and actually it is about relationships, and um, how sometimes we are misguided in our choices. And as I have mentioned before in the past, I often use famous people to pivot examples off of, simply because I don't know Joe and you don't know Susie and we don't know these people in common, so what point would it make? So it's not as if I am picking on these famous people. It's just an example that we probably all know that person's story or these people's story. And so in this particular topic, I want to address relationships regarding, the recent marriage of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. But prior to saying that, or prior to getting into the topic, I want to remind everyone, and probably those who are new, because everyone who watches my uploads on a weekly basis already know my position and my thoughts about marriage and relationships and treating people kindly. You already know. But I think for the purpose of this upload, the purpose of this video, I should re-clarify that, because this is a hot topic. They just recently got married. And so my view is, does marriage even work? And I'm proponent for marriage. I want marriage to work. I don't want people to get a divorce. I believe you should honor your vows. I believe that you should find the person that really connects to your soul, that really, not just say we have a click or we clicked well. That is not, I can click well with the neighbor kid next door playing jacks with them. I can click well with the librarian down the street. I mean, this is just natural energy. When it comes to picking your love soulmate, and soul, SOLE, only person is what I'm talking about, because that's a whole different subject about the SOUL love. But the individual you have chosen to spend the rest of your life with, how to honor those vows and stick with those vows despite the ups and downs in a marriage. So I believe in marriage. I believe in honoring the marriage. However, the results, just like anything else, we have to be mature about the talk. Yeah. Just like anything else, the results are that marriage doesn't work so well. And there's something in, I believe, the structure, not just the choosing of the person, but I think the structure of what marriage does. I'm not really sure, but because when people get away with irreconcilable difference, we have no idea what that really means. So, having said that, I believe you come into a marriage clear and ready. And by clear, I mean no toxicity from past relationships, no drama, no baggage, no hangups, no hiccups, no hindrances, nothing that could impact this new sweet love you're trying to acquire for the rest of your life. Now, that has to be with both of you. And so let me tell you why I don't think that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's relationship will make it. I hope it does. That's why I preface this. I hope marriage does, but the odds are against them. And let me tell you why. Let's look at their history. They dated each other, I think, 17 years ago. And by the way, I did pull the history, and for you, I love y'all so much. I do, I swear. I do. I feel like I have my own little tribe. I do. I love y'all. Well, I should show you guys this. Like, see, because you are the best. You are. I'm serious. I love whoever views my channel. But I'm sorry, my silliness gets out of control sometimes. um, where was I? On love. Okay. Focus. Sheri, focus. They both met each other and dated some 17 years ago. After 2 years of dating, they were engaged. After 2 years of engagement, they split up. So in 2004, they split up. And that same year, he married Jennifer Gardner. So how could that, so just for him now, how could he have been clear? When I say clear, no drama, no bag, how could you have, when you were just engaged to marry someone else earlier that year? That is, the heart, the heart doesn't work that way. It's not a faucet that you turn on and off. Deep love doesn't release itself instantly. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Man up, woman up, accept it. It doesn't. You need the time to totally be released of that. This is why rebound relationships don't work. Rebound relationships is only good for the sex it offers you. Sorry, they just don't work. So that's Ben's relationship. And then here he is married to Jennifer Gardner for seemingly a successful relationship. I think it was 15 years. It's 15 years you don't get a divorce. Like I said in earlier videos, you can go back and see my other videos about how I feel about divorce. I said if I was a judge, I wouldn't give you a divorce. 15 years is an investment. I'd make you go back and look at the video of the vows you said to each other, and I tell you go back and do those things. Aren't y'all glad I'm not a judge? So now let's look at Jennifer. Just last year, she was engaged to A-Rod. A-Rod. That was a good relationship. Boy, did they ever promote it out publicly. But they dated, she did the same thing with A-Rod that she did with Ben Affleck. They dated for 2 years. They were engaged for 2 years. And then 2 years later, it was over. I see a pattern. And then when it was over, I believe in April of 2021, within less than a year, she's back with Ben. She reunites with Ben in July. Now, initially, when I saw that last year, like she's back with him 3 months later, I said to myself, it's just him. We don't do that. Let me tell you why. Please, nobody come after me. I am talking from my experience, my profession, my work with people and issues and relationships. I'm talking from that professional point of view, not as a love expert, not personally. I'm talking about my opinion overall. Okay, I'm a people person. I deal with human issues all the time. So this is why I don't think, and I'm a relationship person. This is why. When you do something like that and you're seen publicly, it's almost always the ego's way of expressing to you, I'm going to get you back. You did something horrible to me. Let me let you. It's that. It's the ego. It is the ego expressing itself. in a way that there's nothing the person that's going to get it can do anything about it. And this is how people feel they one up another person. This is child's play, but we don't know we're doing it. And again, I'm not trying to doom their relationship. I hope it works. But for her to be in such a public, exposed, everything you saw Instagram, everything you saw Twitter, look at us here, look at us there. How, first of all, how are your children, both sides, for A-Rod and J-Lo, how are they going to know what really, where are you now? Why did she marry someone else, Dad? Why did he marry someone else, Mom? I thought we were going to be a family. How do you explain that? And in the circle of their families, they will be embraced because you don't knock down the golden goose. They're probably the golden goose in their families. But behind closed doors, Auntie Tina and Sister Jane are saying, "Oh, gosh, it's so sticky." They're talking that. So now you're being gossiped about, just like that heart. There's gossip going on. That's why I picked that backdrop. There's gossip going on. The price of your love. How do we get back together? All of that. And then in the back of the mind of everyone you dated along the way, and you both dated so many, they're thinking, were you always in touch with her? Were you always in touch with him? Was I even safe? Did I even have all of you? Was she always in the back of your mind? Was he always in the inside of your heart? So now they have some. This is what I mean about toxicity. You're carrying something for someone else, and that's why your other relationships don't work. And you jump right in and marry that person. Mm-mm. Ben Affleck has had a horrible couple of years with, drugs, alcohol, or womanizing or whatever. I wouldn't be interested in him at all. Well, so let's use myself. I wouldn't be interested in him at all if you proposed to me and didn't make it down there to the I do place. How you going to be engaged to me and not carry it through? Oh, no, no, no. Stop. No. But this is what I mean about having standards for your love. I just can't imagine it. And I'm not here to judge. I'm just giving facts about relationships. This is why we recycle relationships. This is why we rebound in relationships. This is why we can't be successful in relationships. This is why the divorce rate is so high. This is why you've been married and divorced and married and divorced and married. And this is why this happens. When you should have been in devotion to your marriage, in honor, in deep love, in such committed love that is impenetrable. No one can penetrate that because you bring two souls together that are whole. WHOLE. What they've done is they brought two souls together with a whole. HOLE. So they're pouring love down an empty hole. I did a 3-part upload on soul synchronicity. I hadn't intended on doing a 3-part. I didn't have any videos that had more than just a single topic. Not even a 2-part. Not even a 2-part. Everything is a single topic. But I encourage you, I'll drop the link down for you. I encourage you to look at that video because I talk about souls coming together. Soul, SOUL, self-care, oneness, unconditional love. You have to first be taking care of yourself. You have to have oneness within yourself in order for you to offer unconditional love. If you're not healthy and you're not whole, you can't offer it. And then you need to look, we need to look for someone as the same so that we can balance one another with our imperfections. I'm very imperfect and you're imperfect. But does our imperfections can they coincide? Can they collide together? Collide together so that we don't have friction. All of that. I hope their marriage works. I'm sorry for my points of views, but it's just like the stock market. Up and down, up and down. The facts are there. The reports are there. The divorce rate is there. Their history is there. What other conclusion would you draw? What other conclusion would you draw? People often say, well, I know my mom used to say, Sheri, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing nice at all. And I would not until I got older and I said, how else do you get the truth out? So don't be mad at me about speaking the truth. And I won't be mad at you about believing a lie. Okay? Just saying. I love y'all. Bye. 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 Subscribe. Bring a friend next time. Okay, bye.